After coming under a barrage of social media attacks this week, the three radio personalities who allegedly mocked actor Abraham Attah's Spirit Award speech have all rendered apologies. Foley, Lexis Bill and Miss G experienced heavy backlash from the general public for making fun of the Beast of No Nation star acceptance speech. Foley played Abraham's speech after congratulating him on his radio show and said, "By the way, I like the way he says thank you." Host of Drive Time on Joy FM, Lexis Bill, is also reported to have mocked the child star for his pronunciation of thank you. Together with Miss G, Abraham took to Instagram to respond to the issue, saying, "I know that some of the radio presenters in Ghana are saying I gave a bad speech at the Independent Spirit Awards. They don't know what happened to me. I thought I was not going to win, so I decided not to write any speech down. I was so surprised when she mentioned my name. I didn't know what to say when I went up there." Right, so Akosia, okay, actually, before I let the ladies give their opinions, we actually have a video of the speech. Let's take a look at that.
And the Spirit Award for Best Male Lead goes to Abraham Attah, Beast of No Nation.
This is Abraham Attah's first ever on-screen performance. He was a young street vendor in Africa when director Kerry Fukunaga cast him in the role of a West African child soldier.
Thank you to the Film Independent for this award. First of all, I want to say thank you to Ted and everyone who worked on the movie, and thank you to the producers, Amy, Daniela, Riva, and Dan Crown, and a special thank you to Kerry, for letting me play this role. Thank you. And thank you to my co-stars, Idris Elba and the cast, and thank you to my agent, Sandra, and thank you to Zoe and Malco for helping me on set, and thank you to the costume designer and everyone, if I forgot anyone. Thank you.
Okay, what got me on that was the lady saying he comes from Africa. It's like usual. I feel they still think Africa is a country.
Yes.
It's a continent. What was wrong with saying he comes from Ghana?
Yeah.
But going back to the whole Foley, Lexis Bill and Miss G thing, do you think it's a case that Ghanaians, we just can't take jokes anymore? Or do you think that,
I think I listened to the audio of at least Foley's, and I think we made such a big deal. It was a crazy hullabaloo with it. He wasn't being negative at all. It was just playful fun, and he wasn't being negative. And the thing about it, someone actually said to me that the crazy backlash that came out after those comments was, it's a reflection of Ghanaians rather than Foley and Lexis Bill. A reflection of the fact that we recognize that, that's not how you pronounce thank you, and we made it a big deal that they should make it a big deal. I don't know how to say it, but it's a reflection of us and how we responded to the issue. I felt it was no big deal. And Charlie, he's gone a far way. The sad thing is, such actors, Manasseh Azuri wrote a really good article. I don't know if you guys saw it. Manasseh Azuri's, he wrote an article to Abraham Attah telling him that this wasn't a big deal. And basically, you were lucky to be picked. There were other actors in it, like Striker. Striker didn't speak, but he was amazing. And just not speaking. So you can tell it's all just... It's I don't know, the universe and God and who is picked. So, it's...
I kind of agree with you in the sense that I don't think it was that much of a big deal, but what I remember from Foley saying that, or what struck out for me was the way he said thank you. Why did that have to strike out for you? Why? Because you know that thank you was not pronounced well.
Yeah,
that's why.
But if you listen to it, it was playful fun. What do you think?
No, but that's the whole point. Why are you mocking him when you know where
he
he's
wasn't
coming
mocking?
From? But saying that was thank you. You know it.
It was like.
Can I ask a question? Yeah. If you sit on TV right now and you say press, okay, which is a mistake that a lot of radio presenters.
Press.
Please.
Oh.
But you say Chris.
She actually asked you.
I don't want clips.
Everybody should be able to watch it and say, no, this is wrong. The fact that somebody is sitting on his website and wants to create traction to his website and decides that I'm going to attack Jay Foley and Lexis Bill just so that I can create noise on my website is, to me, it's absolutely crazy, because here is a kid who went to, one of the biggest platforms and said thank you more than 10 times.
Yeah.
In the movie, when he did the movie, he recorded half of the movie is a voiceover, and he pronounced his English perfectly, even though he had an accent. I don't think Jay Foley was attacking his accent. I don't think Jay Foley was attacking him as a person. But I think Jay Foley thinks all the time. I had so no, remember how well, you're gonna laugh about it. It's so for bad for bloggers that could have in his
Not
even
this.
back and I listened to the radio, and again I was like, could it have been that bad? Because when I watched it in the morning, I laughed along. But then later on, I listened to it again, and I was like, no, it's not that bad. It's just a bunch of three different websites. I actually did the research. It was 3 different websites who are just trying to create traction. And if you notice, ever since, they've just been going at it and going at it. Even today, if you go on Facebook, their normal posts are not sponsored, but the Abraham Attah posts, they're sponsored.
Oh, wow.
They're actually paying for this man.
Oh, wow.
The latest news now is that Abraham Attah says he doesn't want to do films with Ghanaian stars, or he doesn't want to do Ghanaian movies. That's what he said.
I watched the video. I watched the video of that. Now, it was Joy News, and I think, excuse me to say, but Joy News did a very bad job. It's a cut and paste job. They asked him whilst he was at the airport. Whilst he was walking, and he says, are you going to be doing local movies? He said, no, for now I'm not doing local movies. Then they edited it straight to him standing by the wall of the airport and asking him why not, and then he's talking about because Hollywood movies are fun. So when you watch it, it looks like he's saying, I'm not going to do local movies because Hollywood movies are fun. But it could be possible that he can't do local movies because his agents won't allow him. Because he did say in the interview whilst he was walking that his agents are still over there making attempts towards his career. I think they're putting the kid, they're actually jeopardizing the kid by trying to create all this.
Leave him alone.
Just leave him alone.
He's what, 15?
First of all, he's become this really popular figure all of a sudden, and so you find there are a lot of things people are going to throw at him.
It's ridiculous.
You should stay in America. Don't come back to Ghana.
I'm relocating to America. You don't have a
green card.
And the sad thing is, if you are going to say we should relocate this guy, is that the reason why he was picked was yet another stereotype story of Africa. Yet another stereotype story. I mean,
He was the black boy with red eyes that looked hungry. That played the part.
It's crazy.